Now with a look at the headlines where you are. It's the news.
Good evening. 3 women have been arrested on suspicion of wounding after a man in his 20s was stabbed in the chest in Coventry last night. It happened at 10:30 near the Seagull Chip Shop in Hall Green Road in Woodend. The man is in a serious but stable condition. Police say their investigations are ongoing. Police searching for a woman who has been missing from Hollywood in Birmingham for more than 3 weeks have found a body. 52-year-old Eve Cullen was last seen on Thursday the 17th of July. The body was found by a footpath near Chantry Close in Hollywood and reported by a member of the public. The death is being treated as unexplained. The Midlands escaped a battering today as the remnants of Tropical Storm Bertha threatened the region. It passed to our north, but there was still heavy rain across the Midlands, with residents warned to watch out for flash flooding on the roads. Much harder to predict, say flood watchers, than the floods seen earlier this year in places like Worcester.
Totally different. I mean, what we saw earlier this year with Worcester, with the River Severn behind us, rising over a period of days and then flooding the city here. What we've experienced today is just really localised heavy showers. So it's more about surface water flooding and those smaller water courses that are quick to react. There'll be a lot of water sitting on the roads and on the pavements as well.
Now, despite the heavy downpours today, hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of Italian supercars turned out in Coventry. The Ferrari Owners Club of Great Britain held its national event meeting at the Coombe Abbey Hotel. A number of rare vehicles were on show, including classics from the 1950s and 60s.
Enzo Ferrari designed and built these many years ago, and it's all the history that falls within Ferrari. Some of our 2,800 members just love everything about them, and as you can see by the people here today, we've got over 100 cars. Sadly, we've had bad weather this morning, but the sun's out now, which we're pleased to say, and they just come down to talk about their ownership, how the car drives, and just get to understand a little bit more between themselves.
Sport now, and newly promoted Wolves have started off life in the Championship with a win over Norwich. Dave Edwards scored the only goal of the match against the Canaries, who last season were relegated from the Premier League. Norwich also went down to 10 men after Martin Olsen was given a second yellow card. He may be punished further as well for this push on referee Simon Hooper. Yesterday, a new-look Birmingham City started their championship campaign at Middlesbrough, while Coventry were involved in a 5-goal thriller at Bradford. Daryl Murphy has our roundup of all the action.
If this performance is a sign of what's to come this season, Birmingham fans will be worried. Blues couldn't manage a single shot on target. Daniel Ayala headed home for Middlesbrough in the first half from Grant Ledbetter's corner. Enrique Garcia sealed the points after a deflected shot from Lee Tomlin fell in his direction. Last season, Coventry started their League One campaign on -10. This time around they began on 0, but weren't able to get off the mark at Bradford. Billy Clark put the home side in front, before new signing and captain Redder Johnson nodded in a corner from Danny Pugh. But a foul by him on James Hansen gifted the Bantams a penalty, which was converted by Alan Sheehan. Johnson looked to have made amends with an 89th minute strike, but Bradford snatched all 3 points, Hansen getting his second just a minute later. Some sloppy Walsall defending helped Tom Pope give Port Vale a first half lead at Vale Park. The Saddlers looked like they deserved a point, Tom Bradshaw getting the equaliser. Shrewsbury had to work hard for a point at AFC Wimbledon thanks to James Collins, who's returned to his old club. His first goal came after just 9 minutes, but after the Dons had scored 2 goals, Collins scrambled the ball home to secure a draw. Last season's playoff finalists Burton made a strong start at Oxford. Lucas Akins scoring on his debut thanks to a decent run from on loan Stuart Bevan.
Now let's see what the weather has in store. Here's James Wright with all the details.
Good evening. We've had some pretty horrendous rain around today. A few rumbles of thunder too. Things now starting to slowly settle down. It'll remain breezy, but it's certainly going to be brighter, and do expect some pretty hefty showers around and about. One or two of those showers continuing through the night. Possibility of some of those turning a little heavier across the north, elsewhere a little lighter and scattered. A cool night to come. Lows of 10 to 12 Celsius. Tomorrow morning, not a bad start to the week. Some nice bright spells out there. Showers already getting going during the morning. One or two of them quite heavy, as I say, and then they become a lot more widespread through the afternoon, but scattered, and there is going to be a bit of a breeze, so hopefully none of them will linger too long. Temperature-wise, we're looking at 18 or 19 Celsius, so a marked drop in temperatures, a bit of a fresh feel with that breeze around. And over the next few days, well, like I say, remains a little bit breezy, but the winds ease off during the week. Plenty of bright sunny spells around, but plenty of showers too. Here comes your pollen.
The Pollen Count, sponsored by Checkatrade.com.
Checkatrade.com.
A combination of the unsettled weather and grass pollen coming to the end means that generally pollen levels are low, but it looks as though if you are sensitive to fungal spores or to nettle, you could become a little more sensitive.
That's it for now. We're back bright and early tomorrow within Good Morning Britain. And don't forget to have a look at our website. That's itv.com/central for the latest news and weather. For now, though, have a good evening. Bye-bye.